The most important thing the union has to offer is your ongoing involvement in how management will organize the terms and conditions of our work.
We didn't have that opportunity before now. We didn't have a union before now.
Well, being a member of the union has made me feel that I have more of a say.
I feel like I can participate more in the process.
As GAO analysts, I think we have a particular set of skills and even a mindset that's really well suited to helping move the agency forward.
All of our colleagues bring a wealth of expertise to the table, and all of that expertise is important.
We certainly don't all agree on everything, but we are all very talented, highly trained analysts, and we can certainly agree on how to go about attacking a problem and negotiating a solution.
Any analyst sort of worth their salt seems like they would want to be involved in the future of the agency, where they work.
If nothing else, you've decided to be a public servant in your occupation, and by that you recognize there's value in a democracy that we have, and also in serving other individuals within that democracy. And so if you want to be a part of that, if you want to spread that to the other parts of your life, you should be a part of this organization.
Since we formed a union at GAO, I have become more aware of the initiatives that are being worked on by management that will affect me and my colleagues at GAO.
I believe the union has been effective in bringing together GAO analysts as a whole and thinking collectively about issues of pay and compensation and work life in general.
Things are going well now, but making sure that there's a healthy union means that if things do change, there's a healthy organization with some credibility behind it to be able to pursue some real solutions.
What's impressed me most about the union is that it's very clearly ours.
It's not the union, it's our union.
This is something very new. We have the ability to define what we do at GAO, what our values are, how we make a difference for ourselves and our colleagues in the workplace. And that's been the most incredibly exciting part to me.
As a whole, we have some really effective leaders in our organizations. You can be an effective leader in this organization, and simply put, there's no reason not to be involved.
I'm a little worried that it may lull a lot of employees into a false sense of security because they think, well, the union's done great all this time and I haven't been involved, and I've gotten my guarantees of pay raises from the GAO Act and things like that.
Our leverage and our strength in these collaborative activities with management are the numbers of members that we bring to the table, literally.
The most important thing, and the reason I want to be a member, is to make sure that the union's credibility is demonstrated.
If you do not participate in the union, really you're not letting your voice be heard in the process.
If you're a member of the union, you have an opportunity to have your voice heard. If you're not in the union, you lose that avenue.
Members have a voice in who represents them.
Becoming a member is a way to become actively involved rather than just complaining and wishing things were different.
If you don't vote by joining, then you kind of lose your right to complain if you're not a member.
Members of a union basically are enfranchised, is what it boils down to. People who are sitting on the sideline kind of watching these things happen do not have a stake in the process. They're waiting to let things happen to them.
The sooner you join the union, the sooner the union can start working for you and be heard by you. The greater your voice will be.
People who work in this agency are passionate about public service. And I think joining a union and being an active member in a union is as important to our public service mission for GAO as anything else that we do for this agency.
I hope you'll consider filling out a form for union membership right now. It's very important to us that all of our colleagues are involved. It's very important that you're involved.
You need to have a voice, you need to fill this out, you need to be a part of this.
But you shouldn't wait. I mean, don't wait for a person, a union representative or so, to come talk to you or talk about it with a colleague. You have to act on this and act now, because every day that you go without being included in the union, your voice is not being heard.